What is going on, good people of YouTube? It's me, Chavez. I'm back with another MLB player prop video for you. Today's Monday, July 24th, 2023. As always, I hope this video finds you all doing well and in good spirits. No recap today. We're diving into the Prizepicks board. We're going to get this video done very quickly, making it short and sweet. So if all that sounds good, I encourage you to stick around, drop a like, sub up, click the notification icon to get notified of all upcoming content and videos from me and the channel. And without further delay, let's just get into our plays for today. Okay, I have 3 plays over on the Prizepicks board that I do want to share with you. One of them is going to be a batter versus pitcher, pitcher versus batter matchup, and then the other 2 we'll dive into with a little bit more detail. Like I mentioned in the intro, no recap to go over. We took the day off yesterday. Felt nice to sleep in a little bit, not get up and grind. Nice to take the day off and kind of reset everything. So today we're back on it, and hopefully these plays will get us to that 25x today, as I will be using a couple of these plays in a slip or 2. So I thought we'd start off with, well, as always, if you got what you want, I wish you the best of luck. If you want to stick around and listen to the breakdowns and all the good stuff, then that's what we're about to do. So I thought we'd start off with a pitcher versus batter, batter versus pitcher matchup for Mlb Prizepicks today, taking on Jose Berrios. I don't necessarily like his fantasy score. I just pulled up his fantasy score because that's what's available to us on Prizepicks, just to provide a visual and illustration. But let's head over to props.cash. I'll show you his history versus Berrios and why I think this is a very good matchup for him. All right, here we are over on props.cash. Mlb Prizepicks versus Berrios. Good matchup for him. Okay, look, 19 plate appearances, 16 at bats, 7 hits, 5 doubles, 2 homers, 4 RBIs, just 1 strikeout. He's drawn 2 walks with a .438 batting average, 1,300 on base percentage, and a .800 slugging percentage. So the big one that stands out to me are his low strikeouts, meaning he's putting the ball in play. When you put the ball in play, good things happen. Not all the time, but if you strike out, shit can't happen, right? So he's putting the ball in play. He's seeing the ball well. He's hitting the ball well versus Berrios today. Berrios coming off that nice game versus the Padres where he struck out like 18 batters. I don't know. It was something crazy. Mlb Prizepicks today versus Berrios. Sometimes it doesn't matter how good a pitcher has been, performing, or how good a batter has been performing as of late. Sometimes, like I mentioned, a pitcher has a batter's number, a batter has a pitcher's number, and that matchup is something to pay attention to. I think this is one of those situations today to pay attention to for Mlb Prizepicks. So if we transition over to the Prizepicks board, like I mentioned, you don't necessarily have to play his fantasy score, but I just wanted to show you those numbers because that is a matchup today that stands out to me that you can take advantage of. So not an official play, but definitely a play that I wanted to put on your radar. All right, let's talk about 2 plays that I do have a bit more information on. Let's start with Will Benson, 0.5 total bases, super low line for him today, taking on Colin Ray and the Milwaukee Brewers. I like the over on this prop. We're going to head over to props.cash and we'll talk about it. All right, looking at Will Benson today versus Colin Ray, 4 plate appearances, 3 hits, 1 double, 1 triple, 1 home run, 1 RBI. That's pretty damn good in 4 plate appearances. Benson, if you want a larger piece of history here, larger sample size, Benson versus righties this season, 148 plate appearances, 270 ISO, 333 batting average with 6 homers, 10 doubles, 3 triples, and 23 singles. So 19 extra base hits for Benson versus right-handed pitching. Now Colin Ray, on the other hand, versus lefties, allowing 255 batting average, 9 homers, 8 doubles, 1 triple, and 22 singles. So he's given up 18 extra base hits to lefties over 176 plate appearances. Over Benson's last 5 games, he's accounted for 2, 3, 4, 5 hits in those games. And then in terms of total bases, because that's what we need today, we need bases, he has a total of 14 bases. So Prizepicks doesn't do singles like Underdog does. So when you see 0.5, really what we're talking about is a single. He needs 1 single today to get over this line, and you can see that he's done that quite often on the season versus right-handed pitching. So there's a lot to like here for Will Benson. I'm going to keep this breakdown super short and sweet, like the over, for all those reasons. over 0.5 total bases for Will Benson as our first play of the day. All right, moving into our second play of the day, let's talk about Julio Rodriguez, 7.5 hitter fantasy score. Now, before we dive into the props.cash information, I will let you know that this will be now the third time that I've played Julio Rodriguez in 3 days. And he's gone over in back-to-back games. I'm hoping he makes it 3. I think he's in a good spot today versus Kenta Maeda and the Twins. Let's head over to props.cash and I'll share with you why. All right, so on the year, Rodriguez hitting right-handed pitching, okay. He has a little, has a better ISO versus righties than he does lefties, but a lower average versus righties than he does lefties. So that's telling me that he's hitting for more power. Numbers support that. You see, he has 11 homers, 1 triple, 14 doubles versus right-handed pitching, and 48 singles. So not as much power versus lefties, but that average is up. Also, plate appearances between the two, vastly different. 337 plate appearances versus righties to 99 versus lefties. Anytime you see a lopsided number like that, the one with the lower plate appearance will usually yield a higher batting average. So not a whole lot to look into there. We do know that, again, hitting for more power versus righties, which is what we want today. We want some power from J-Rod versus Kenta Maeda. Kenta Maeda on the year versus right-handed batters like Julio Rodriguez, allowing just a 237 batting average, but has given up 4 homers, 6 doubles, and 1 triple, 12 singles, and 102 plate appearances. So he's not giving up a ton of power, but the power is there to be given up versus Julio Rodriguez, who, don't look now, but he's kind of on a little streak, all right? 3 out of his last 5 games, he's recorded a hit. Doesn't sound like much, but that's all it takes to get things going. 6 total bases in those 5 games. He has 1 homer. He has driven in 2 runs. He scored 1 run himself, and he has 1 stolen base. So stolen bases are worth 5 points. When we think of fantasy scores, we typically think about what's being done at the plate. But if a guy gets on with a single, there's 3 points right there. If he steals second base, there's 5. There's your 8 points right there. Boom, he's over. If he happens to score a run, there's another 2 points. From that point on, it's all extra stuff. We don't care. We just want him to get over 7.5 today. I think the matchup is good. I don't think it's great. I don't think it's the best matchup, but sometimes you just got to pull the trigger. You got to make a decision regardless of if the matchup is a 10 or a 1. So I'm making a decision to take the over 7.5 hitter fantasy score for Julio Rodriguez. I hope that he makes it 3 days in a row that he's gone over this line, and that is going to round out our 2 plays today over on Prizepicks. All right, ladies and gentlemen, drop a comment below. Let me know what you like on the board as well as your thoughts on these plays. Best of luck to you all should you tail any of these plays. I really hope that they hit for all of us. If you want more plays like this, more writing, more batter versus pitcher matchups, check out my free player prop Discord. Link is in the description below. 100% free to join. We also have a premium section as well that you can look into. Any questions about that, then just drop a comment below. Let me know. I'll be more than happy to answer anything you got. Once again, best of luck to you all should you tail any of these plays. And until tomorrow's MLB player prop video, Chavez is out.